Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. All right, hold on.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yay, I figured it out.
What did you do? You had your mute button muted.
The mute was on, and there was a little thing that said unmute it, and I kept trying to unmute it, and finally I double clicked it, and then it unmuted.
Could you hear me?
Well, I could after I switched where my thing was plugged in.
Yeah.
There were two holes, and I plugged it into the other hole, and then I could hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, now say something.
Hello. Something, 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 something.
Talk again.
I'm saying something.
Oh.
Something. Are you plugged in?
Huh?
Try a different hole.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Oh, yay.
Oh, it wasn't plugged in all the way. Oh, dang.
That's important. You
Yeah,
got to
it
plug
is.
it in all the way.
People are watching this going, God, what a moron.
Oh, well. Now what? Is that screenshot that tight? Is that all you see is just my head?
Yeah. It's a big head, too.
Huh?
It's a mighty big head.
I know, that's the thing, is I look like I'm just all head.
Okay.
How's that? Is that better?
Oh, were you flashing me your things?
But when I'm talking, it's not turning me into the big head in the middle?
Well, I see you as the big head right now.
No, in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you see me right now?
Yeah, I see you, and then I'm in the little corner. I'm in a little box in the corner.
Now what do you see?
Same thing.
Oh. You see me? Okay.
Presumably it doesn't switch so that I see me when I'm talking, because presumably I know what I look like.
Yeah, I was kind of, oh, I know, because I've only got two people on here. You can just switch back and forth, I guess. But if there's more people, then I think it defaults to switching to whoever's talking.
Oh, I see. So you just see only me?
Well, I've clicked it on me.
Huh?
I've clicked it on me, so I see just me with you in the little box.
Oh, what happens if I click on?
I don't know, try it and see.
Oh! Whee! That tells me I need to sit still. Because if I get to laughing too hard, because it's on my lap, if I get to laughing too hard, my camera shakes like crazy.
Right. Yeah, we're just kind of messing around. It's still a couple minutes before 1.
I know. I'm going to get myself all beautified here.
Now your camera, I think your camera has an automatic, or not automatic. See the little dial that on the face there?
You mean the little
You-
plastic ring?
Yeah, you could twist it to maybe focus you in better. Other way. Try a little bit more that way. Oh yeah, that's better.
Seriously?
Yeah, do a little bit more and see what happens. Too much. Other way. Oh, that's better. Whoop. Yeah,
How's that?
yeah, that's better.
So it makes you move in slow motion.
Well, you've got a cheap camera.
Oh, I see.
I'll get you a better one if this is something
Yeah.
that you want to do.
Yeah, but it's not an emergency. But I don't really want to look at me. This is disturbing.
Switch it on me. Yeah, I could.
As I move, it's very sensitive.
Hold still. I think you got a boogie.
Oh, stop it. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem is I'm a mover though. I can't help it. I can't sit still. I never have been able to.
Well, that's all right. You don't have to.
Okay, good. All right, I'm not going to look at me anymore. That's too disturbing.
Okay, well, I'll put it on me, and I'm going to try something here.
Okay, you try whatever you want, and I'm just.
Okay, I'm going to screen share. And let's put on. I'm going to put on the website. Oh, wait, wrong one. Dang it.
It says 8 have you in circles. I don't know what that means. Wonder if any of your.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Screen share. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do you see my Youngevity site?
Yes, I do. But I just realized I've got these earplugs in, but I'm not hearing you on the earplugs. I'm hearing you through the computer itself. It's regular system. It's not coming through the little earphones. So just let me know what's the problem. But yeah.
Is it plugged into the second thing? The plug-in that's closest to you?
No, I moved it to the second one because when I had it on the first one, I couldn't hear anything.
Well, try putting it back to where it was.
All right, I'm going to put it back.
Okay. And maybe.
Are you talking?
Make sure it's plugged in. Yeah, I'm talking. Can you hear?
I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Backwards. Oh, you're back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so now I can't hear you again.
You can't hear me. Now, can you hear me now?
Well, I unplugged it and now I can hear you.
Okay, then. Okay, so you can hear me now.
Well, that's because I unplugged it.
Did you have it plugged in all the way? Pushed in all the way?
I'm sure I did. Yeah.
Okay, well, test.
It's gone again.
All right, just leave it unplugged and we'll just see what happens.
Okay, if it's a problem, I'll just log off. Can you tell if any of your people are trying to get on and having trouble?
No, I can't tell yet.
Okay.
But while we're we're waiting,
What is
let
it?
me show you how to maneuver in the website.
Okay, well, I have a question.
Yeah.
There's a little thing that has popped up that says keep in touch therapeutic massage and body work.
Well, somebody just joined us.
Oh, hello. Hello, whoever you are.
Honey, this is live.
I know, I'm just saying. I wondered what that was. This is our first time. All right, so now what were you going to do?
Well, I was going to start with navigating the website.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, they probably realized they didn't have the camera on. They'll get back in there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's see, Chris.
Oh, there's Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, your mic is a little low. Can you turn your mic up?
Yes. Let me grab my mic. Hold on. Real quick.
Let's see if I can.
Oh. They're back.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anybody. I hear you and I heard Chris.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I gotta plug my mic. I got this little dinky mic I'll plug in.
They're not hearing not too bad.
No, it's better. How's my sound, Chris?
You sound fantastic.
Oh, okay, because it's just coming. I'm not using a mic for my headphones. I'm using the HD camera.
Oh, it sounds great. It sounds like you're using a mic. I tell you what, I'm gonna. Do I use headset, or are you getting a little slap back from me?
You're just real low.
Real low. Okay.
And honestly, I'm not sure how to increase your volume.
I'll go over here to my mic setting. I've never done this before, by the way.
Me either. Just in practice to try to get here.
All right. Look at that. Check. My mic sounds low. Does it sound any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. All right. I'll just stay close. Close over here.
Oh,
You
talk to me. Say something, Chris.
Yes. Check 1, 2. You hear me?
Yeah, I just raised the volume on my computer. It's good.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Well, let's. Would you like to start with the using the website, or shall we just?
Yeah, maybe using the website, because I personally haven't used it much, and I know I need to, but I haven't.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use this screen share and show you my website. Now, everybody gets a website from Youngevity for free. And I realize for distributors already on this call, they know that. But for people that are new to Youngevity or thinking about joining, they're going to get a website. Can you see my mouse pointer now on the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If you don't remember where your Youngevity site is, you could type your Youngevity ID number and your ID number Youngevity.com, and that will take you to your site. Just FYI. Now, when you get somebody, there's a couple of different ways you can sign people up. One is you can take them to your back office, or two, you can have them just follow along. You can have them log into your website, right, and get on the same page and say, okay, now what I want you to do is click on products. And so they click on products and they get this blue screen. Now, keep in mind, Youngevity has this website designed so it will function with either, you know, a full screen computer, all the way down to a tablet to like a smartphone. So keep that in mind. Is if they're on a smartphone trying to sign up, their page may look different than what a full screen computer page will. So when you get them on products, either they're going to, by this time you should know whether they're going to be a preferred customer or possibly if they're going to be a distributor. Now, most of the people will, if they're going to be a distributor, I have them click distributor enrollment packs, okay, right there. And of course, I'm not purchasing enrollment, so I X out of that. Now, most of the time we want to get them involved with the CEO pack because that's going to pay you out 10 different ways. But, you know, that's $499. So sometimes they can't afford that. So at the very least, I want to scroll down, all the way down to where it says here that the IMD Healthy Body Challenge Starter Pack 2.0. That's $150. That is $125 for the Healthy Start Kit pack and $25 one-time fee to join the business. Now, when they do that, it's going to also set them up with an auto ship of a Healthy Start pack. And now, if they choose this pack, you know, you click on it. I can't really continue with this part of it right here, but what will happen is it will start sending you either to your checkout, or do you want to continue shopping? Because somebody joins with the Healthy Body Start Pack, maybe they want more product, maybe they want to get 2 of them, or maybe they want to get some Z Radical or extra Beyond Tangy Tangerine, so they can continue shopping before they, you know, exit out. Now, if I go back up here, you see on the blue stripe there, where it says "Welcome my account."
Yep.
If I go now, what I really like is Resource Center. Okay. If we're going on to the Resource Center here, one of the things that you can do immediately, you can learn about training. It'll have everything that you need to start training. The resources, if you click on resources there, you're going to see product resources, business resources, and other resources. This is a fantastic place to start your education on, you know, well, whatever you're looking for, whether you're wanting to buy the brochures or you want to learn about reports and certificates and email somebody about the, you know, the cancer study, Beyond Tangy Tangerine. If you want to get the distributor business cards, or you know, everything is there for you to research. Now, if you go into business resources, you can scroll down there. That has all the different resources for doing it as a business.
Taking notes on some of this stuff.
What's that?
I need to take notes.
Oh, I can always come over to your place and help you out with that. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, I know, but some of these things are really. I mean, you told me this before you come over here, and I'm still not taking notes, and then I find myself remembering what you're saying, but not exactly remembering what to do. So,
Okay.
you know,
Well,
it's all good information.
okay. Well, if I'm here and I want to send people, it's very important to keep people involved in the business. And one way of doing that is with the calls. If I click on calls, that's going to take us to all the different calls that are associated with Youngevity. You've got them Monday through Friday and on Saturday, and you can find out when they are and when you want to get on, and it even has the business building tips, things like that. And at the very bottom, recent calls, you can go and click on, on the archives and listen to past business buildings or whichever one you enjoy the most.
Can I ask you something, Mike?
Huh?
Calls, can you ask questions, or is it just we're listening to it, or is it?
Well, no, that would be you're just listening to those calls. Yeah. Now, and then if I click on events, now for anybody just joining us, this is on the Youngevity website that you'll get. This is events, and this is a great way to keep track of where Dr. Wallach is going to be speaking at. He gives seminars all the time, and so if you've got a prospect maybe that's not in your area, like I sent somebody up to Chicago, and they went and saw Dr. Wallach, and so they're joining me as the CEO because they heard his message. So, and another guy, because he was looking for somebody in the area from Kansas City, contacted me because he called Youngevity Corporate, and I just happen to have my training schedule on here, September 3rd, okay, Columbia, Missouri. So Youngevity saw that Columbia was pretty close to Kansas City and saw that the date and the time that I'm doing it, and so they contacted me. So now you do have to rank up to an SEMD to be able to post this on Youngevity's site. But everybody under me, if they're going to do the business, I will get them to be an SEMD.
You say he's coming in September, or was that already happened?
No, that was, let's see, if I look on here for when Dr. Wallach, well, let's see, he's in Brazil right now. And then he's going to be in Louisville. And he's going to be in California, September 6th. So he gets all over. So that is, part of the resources here. Now, if you go to products again, let's go back to products. If they are not wanting to choose to enroll and do this as a business, and some people won't, and that's fine. You want to help them with whatever they're interested in. If they're older and they've got somebody they're trying to help with arthritis, okay, well, let's go into health and wellness. You can go to just Healthy Body Packs, and you can get them signed up as a preferred customer and just choose the pack that basically corresponds with their illness. Now, I'm going to I'm backing out of that for just a second because what I wanted to show you in another screenshot is another fantastic website where you can get the Dead Doctors Don't Lie CD. Where does it show Y Team Tools? Yeah, at the very bottom.
Can't see it.
Okay,
Maybe if you just say what it is.
yeah, it's Y not WHY, but just Y, teamtools.com. And yeah, YTEAMTOOLS.com. That is a fantastic site that some of the multi-million-dollar earners have put out to sell you the Dead Doctors Don't Lie CDs, like all professionally done, like for $1.20 each. And then they also have this brochure that I really, really like. It's called the 90 Essential Nutrients. It's a four-fold brochure, because as you're learning these diseases, it has a section in here where it will actually give you, if you're calcium deficient, all the different diseases, or if you got blood sugar issues, it will show you all there. Plus, it has even prices on the different products. Just a ton of information. And what I do is I will take one of these, and of course I don't have a Dead Doctors Don't Lie CD handy. But one of the ways to generate leads, and Dr. Glidden will tell you about this, is when you go up to a prospect, let's say you're seeing somebody with arthritis or walking with a cane, you're saying, you just approach them and say, "Boy, it looks like you've been using that cane for quite a while. Is there what seems to be the matter?" "Well, I've got arthritis. Looks like I might have to have knee replacement surgery." And what Dr. Glidden will suggest is say, "Well, it just so happens that I work with a company that specializes in reversing arthritis and helping people with their bones and joints. If I would give you some information, would that interest you?" He said, "Well, yeah." So you say, "Well, I've got this audio CD," and you give them the Dead Doctors Don't Lie CD, and I usually give them a pamphlet too, and my business card, and say, I'm going to loan this. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to loan you this audio CD for you to listen to, because this is very valuable for me. Get their information, get their name, number, email, because you're going to contact them. You give them about 3 days to listen to it. You call them up the day before and say, "Bill, what did you like about it? Not what did you think, but what did you like about it?" And they say, "Well, I like the part about arthritis, how the calcium works and the glucosamine and yada yada." And from there, you can just say, "Okay, well, here's what we do," and you either bring them to a meeting you're having, or get them on a web call like what we're doing here, or a conference call, or to the website, or just talk to them on the phone to answer their questions. Now, if they say they haven't listened to it, you say, "Well, Bill, that CD is very valuable to me. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you one more day to listen to it, but then I'm going to come over to your house and pick it up, because I'll need it back, whether you've listened to it or not." It kind of creates a sense of urgency for them to listen to it, because you don't have to become the expert. We've got Dr. Wallach and Dr. Glidden to lean on. Now, myself, I have taken the time to research the product and the diseases, because I was helping people with my colloidal silver business long before this. Now, another way to generate leads, and I know my wife. Here's my wife here. Say,
hello.
Hello.
She doesn't like talking to people all that much, so you can order.
I talk to people all the time. You complain about how much I talk.
Oh, talking and rambling is two different things. Okay, I'll get in trouble. We'll get fed tonight. We have what we call our pharmacy prescription discount cards. These are an absolute fantastic way to introduce people to the business. Not only do you save up to 85% on prescription drugs. I know we talk a lot about prescriptions being bad, but it's how they're being used. I've had a head pharmacist at Hy-Vee try this out on his own prescription, and he saved over 85%, when before he was only saving 10% on his own prescription. But what it has is a number in English and Spanish that people can call in and listen to the Youngevity the Youngevity site or the phone message, and then it also has your name and ID number to call when they're interested in doing the business. So you can just walk up to somebody and say, you know, excuse me, sir, if I told you you could make money by handing out something for free, would that interest you? Well, yeah, sure. And say, well, here, take this card, you know, I'm with the Youngevity, listen to this message, and get back with me, and, you know, if you'd like to learn the program. You know, that's another way that you can, you know, because you just keep these in your pocket, because when you're out the grocery store or wherever, the thing about these products is everybody is a potential customer. As Dr. Wallach will say, everybody needs 90 for life because the nutrients are not in the food. People may think, you know, they're shopping at their organic store, that they're going to get everything they need in this organic food, but that's just not the case. So a lot of people are unaware of what they're really lacking. And you know, I come across all these people that are confused because they've been listening to their medical doctor for so long. You know, I was just arguing with one of our friends who she had kidney stones, and she said, that's too much calcium. I said, no, that's a calcium deficiency. So there's been a lot of misinterpretation out there. So
is that what doctors are telling their patients, that too much calcium can cause kidney stones?
Well, I believe some are, yeah. But that is where, if you become a Dr. Peter Glidden insider, that can be valuable, because that allows you to access all of his webinars, and I really like those because they put out you know, graphics, and explains how diabetes works, how calcium deficiency works, why you're not absorbing the calcium that you're getting from Walmart. Just on and on and on.
Yeah, I really like Dr. Glidden. I think I get so much better, not better information, but more detailed information from Glidden's YouTube site. I think it's really great.
Yeah, I agree. When I first approach somebody who maybe does not know of Dr. Wallach, I'll have them, if I can't loan them a CD or something, I'll say, get on YouTube and Google search Dr. Joel Wallach and Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and I'll call them back and find out what they think. But when somebody is already past that point and they want to know a little bit more, or has specific issues with diseases, then I'll point them to Dr. Peter Glidden, because I'm able to send them the webinars corresponding to their disease. So it just depends where they're at with their knowledge, I guess you might say. How was I going to say?
Well, also when you go to Dr. Glidden's site on YouTube, you can type in exactly what you're looking for, and you can find several videos and several descriptions of exactly very detailed information you can deliver on to the people you're trying to sell it to. That's what I've discovered.
Right, exactly right. But when you become an insider, which is $25 a month, now for all of you on my team, you can just email me, because I'm an insider and I can send you the link. You know, if you've got a prospect that's got fibromyalgia or whatever, I can send you the corresponding webinar at no cost to you.
Oh, nice. Is that a Glidden? Is that a Dr. Glidden link, or is that what kind of links are you talking about?
Well, these are links, private links to his webinars. Now, some of them are on YouTube already, but many are not. But just sending them to YouTube and typing them in, Dr. Peter Glidden arthritis or whatever it is, they can learn a lot from that.
Yeah.
But you also want to make sure that you give them your website address, because you want them, if they don't know what they're doing, they may end up signing up under somebody else. And of course, you've done the work, so you need the credit. So make sure they get to your site. Now, let's look at the compensation plan for a moment. I'm going to put this on screen share. Can you guys see that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now then, when you first join Youngevity, and let's assume that you want to do it as a business, you either get the IMD pack or the CEO pack. And for right now, let's go ahead and focus on the CEO pack, because that is by far and away the best way to get involved. You're going to be getting $499 worth of product, which is in dollar terms, it's not the same as PQV, which is called personal qualifying volume. Although that parallels dollars very closely, it's not quite the same thing. For instance, a Healthy Body Start Pack costs $125, but the personal qualifying volume on it pays $120 or $120. But the point we want to remember is that you've got an auto ship of over 100 PQV, which is important for a couple reasons. A, if you get 3 people signed up in the same month with a Healthy Body Start Pack, your next month's pack is going to be free. Okay, so that's the incentive there is sign in 3, get yours free. And that, I've been doing that for months and months. It's in the same calendar month, not 30 days, but the same calendar month for August, for September, on and on. Now, by being an independent marketing director, you'll also be paid residual income on 3 levels down, 8%, 8%, and 7%. Also, with the CEO pack, or as just being a regular distributor, you will get what they call the quick start bonus. So for the first month, when somebody signs up, you will receive 30% residual income on whatever they purchase for that first month, and then 8% for every month thereafter. Now, if you sign them up with the CEO pack, you're CEO qualified for a $100 quick start pack bonus for selling them, for having them join up with that CEO pack, plus it comes out to about like another $25, $30 of residual income per pack. Now, if you get 3, once you're signed in here as an independent marketing director and you have your auto ship, right, with a Healthy Start Pack on it, you sign 3 people up. Doesn't have to be in the same month, but you get 3 people signed up as an IMD like you, or even a junior IMD. They're only getting $50 a product. You will rank up to the next level of regional marketing director, and here you will be coded for the bonuses of the CEO pack, which you'll be paid an additional $15, infinite, no matter how many levels down, and it goes up to 100. You can see down here the coding bonus. Youngevity is going to pay you $15 as an extra coding bonus for being CEO qualified. Then it jumps up $35, and now to where I'm at $100. Now this is on top of the $100 Fast Start bonus that you receive for being CEO coded. So here at the Senior Executive Marketing Director, where I am, I spend 250 qualifying points, or kind of like dollars, okay, on my auto ship every month. I maintain 5,400 in my first level. That means group qualifying volume on my first 3 levels. So everybody who's personal qualifying volume and all their preferred customers and everybody on these 3 levels, I must maintain that. I must have 3 regional marketing directors, which 3 people here. And then I'm coded for $100 when I sell the CEO pack, plus another $100 for the Fast Start bonus. So every CEO pack that I sell now, I'm making $200 on that. Youngevity knows that we have to pay our distributors at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. So while you're just starting out here, it's important that you know, if you're CEO qualified, to get people involved with the CEO pack, because you're getting a $100 quick start bonus right away. And if you get 3 involved, then you get your product free next month. And so it goes on and on. And now they're even paying me a $300 car bonus. They really want you to succeed. And from what I'm understanding, their comp plan is the best in the world. And this is coming from a guy named Michael Hall, who who built a $1 billion multi-level marketing company a few years back. I forget what it was called, but then he jumped over to Youngevity a couple of years ago because he saw the potential there, and like, you know, the whole business, the products, and all that kind of thing. To show you the coding bonus in a little bit different way. Let's go here. When you get to become a regional marketing director, you're coded for $15, and then executive, you'll be paid $35. And so it goes all the way up. Each pack, Youngevity is looking to pay out to somebody up to $190. So depending on where you are in your downline, you know, is depend on where you're ranked is how you'll get paid out on that. So that is a fantastic way that Youngevity has come up with to get people's money back in a hurry. Because if somebody spends $500, they want to make their money back as soon as possible. So it's real easy. You get 4 people involved with the CEO pack, and through the bonuses, you've made your money back. Plus, now you've got $500 of product to work with, and that is Youngevity's most popular product lines. You know, they want to showcase these products to people. So in it, they put in there's different CEO packs. The one that I enjoy the most is the one that has the 2 healthy start packs, and then it has other just a ton of packs, and you can get on your site and look at that. Another thing that's important when you're starting out with this is testimonials. Diane, why don't you tell Chris and everybody your thyroid? What happened to you after 3 days?
Well, I'm not 100% sure that it was my thyroid, because I never got an actual diagnosis, but I had a very puffy place on my neck that my sister kept saying, you know, you got to go to the doctor because there's, you got a problem with your thyroid. And it was kind of bothersome. And the 4th day I got up and in the shower, I realized I had my neck back. So it was really quick that whatever it was that was causing that problem disappeared.
Wow.
You know, and things that I didn't even notice, where, I don't know, it was maybe a month or so in, I was doing something and I realized that my fingers weren't feeling stiff when I was doing whatever it was that I was doing. And I don't have a lot of arthritis, but just, you know, a little bit of that stiffness. And it just amazed me how quickly that had changed, and it wasn't a big problem. So it was one of those things that it was kind of a happy surprise when that changed.
Yeah, yeah.
And all of our allergies went away, or for the most part. We had a big improvement in allergies.
More for me than our son. Our son is still sometimes taking some Zyrtec, but I haven't taken any allergy medicine. It's been like a year or so now, has it, Mike, since we started taking the Youngevity?
Yeah, I thought you were completely off that allergy.
Yeah, I know. I haven't had any, and I was shocked when at one point when I realized that allergy season was going on and I wasn't medicating. So I've had some unexpected results.
Not to mention, don't forget about your acid reflux going away for the most part. She was taking Tums like candy. you know, and then thinking it was the tomato sauce and spaghetti and stuff. But
well, I think that was more from the dietary changes that the docs recommended. I think that the Youngevity may have had some support in that, but for me, it turned out that wheat really was an issue. And so I think it's been helpful that I've gone almost, I would say probably 90–95% gluten-free. And they talked about, soda, the 10 bad foods list that you'll want to look at. Changing those dietary things has helped me a lot with the acid reflux also.
right.
Wow. Yeah, all of our family has allergies, and hopefully like my son, he really struggles with that every year, and so does me and my wife both. I'm hoping that this next allergy season that doesn't happen. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Well, our son, Kelly, he still, it's like some of the seasonal things still get to him, but nowhere near to the degree that they were originally. There for a while, his allergies were so bad that sometimes he would miss school because the allergies create that vulnerability, and then allows the bacteria or viruses to attack that system, and the next thing you know, he's home from school. And he hasn't had anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Between that and our colloidal silver that we make, yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you drink the colloidal silver? Do you drink a certain amount of that, or how do you do it?
Well, when Diane got shingles here, what we did is we sprayed it on the problem area. This is stuff that I make, and it got rid of the pain almost considerably dropped down, and I had her drink about 2 quarts of the true colloidal silver that I make.
Not every day. It was
no. Over the course of about a week, though, wasn't it?
Well, it was probably a couple weeks, 3 weeks, I think, that I was dealing with it.
You drank 2 quarts over a couple weeks period.
Yeah, probably 2–3 weeks.
But we got it under control almost immediately.
Well, at least it quit spreading and it quit hurting.
Oh yeah,
and that was huge.
Right.
It just that it took that probably about 3 weeks for it to start really shrinking down over time and going away.
Yeah, this might be a good time to transition into products. Talk couple. One of the products that, if you know of somebody who's going with chemotherapy or if they got cancer, you want to turn them on to the Z Radical. This is the stuff that has the fucoidan Z, the stuff that's made from brown seaweed, and you can get them to take 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles. They've got anecdotal evidence that this stuff has actually eliminated brain tumors by people just taking this. So that's one product that I really like when I'm, I talk to people who know of people with cancer. Now, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, that has shown, they did a Clemson report, and that is in your Youngevity site in reports, that it shows that it reduced the metastasis of breast cancer by 82%. And then they did...
That was selenium, honey.
Oh, selenium.
That was selenium by itself.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, selenium by itself.
I don't think about breast cancer.
Well, now I just read the report, the Clemson study report, that did show that the Beyond Tangy Tangerine in vitro, in like test tube testing, that it was helping to kill certain cancers by up to like 50% and stuff. And so all of that is there for any family members or friends, relatives, whatever, that are looking to maybe consider chemo or whatever.
Yeah, I have somebody that's on chemotherapy right now, a friend of mine, and I was trying to get him to take this, and he's met a little resistance. I want to keep trying that.
Yeah, if they're already going to try chemo, then they're brainwashed into thinking that their medical doctors know best.
Yeah.
But if you can get it, I mean, it shows that the Z Radical helps mitigate the effects of chemotherapy. a considerable amount. So
Yeah. So if they're already in it that deep, I mean, there's also something else to help out, I guess, right?
well, that's kind of when sometimes if you got extra money, you buy a bottle and you say, after they're puking their guts up for a week, well, here, try this and see if this helps. But I know, when somebody's got cancer, they're looking for answers right away. They're very vulnerable and very susceptible, and they're going to go to their medical doctor. Most people, they aren't prepared for what happens. So, I mean, you do what you can do. And we've got family members who just will not listen to us, and they're dying. They're just being,
I do have a recommendation. If you go on YouTube, there's a documentary by Gary Null called War on Health. And if you can get somebody to watch that, like first before almost even talking about Youngevity, it'll get them to understand the corruption in the medical industry, and then you can bring them into this other stuff. I tell you, you watch War on Health, it is absolutely stunning. You should definitely check it out, and it is on YouTube. So
Okay.
something to consider.
While I'm thinking about it, is there a better time for everybody? Would you like for me to do these weekly? I mean, do you have prospects that you'd like to bring in? We could do more of a enrollment process.
Well, how available is this format? I mean, if I need you and I have somebody and they'd like to talk to you tonight at 10 or tonight at 8 o'clock, could we do this like on appointment with you to help convince some customers if you're not available in person?
Yeah, we can do it that way, or a three-way call. If you can do three-way calling, let me know.
Yeah.
And that might be easier.
Yeah, I think
You get about 8, 10 o'clock, I'll be here in my underwear.
Well, you probably get to bed.
And my wife will tell you that ain't a pretty sight.
Well, you normally wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, right, or something?
Yeah, we can do it at 4 o'clock in the morning if you want.
Yeah, you rise early to rise, right? I mean,
Yeah.
what time do you normally wake up?
Well, it varies anywhere from 2 to 4. It just depends on how up and ready I'm, that I want to get on and get some stuff done,
Yeah.
It just got to be the point where there was never anything on TV. I'm like, man, I'm tired of watching this crap, so I'll just go to bed and get up and get another day started.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But and I don't. Who's our other guest? That I'm not.
It's me. It's Barbara. I'm coming from my Gmail address.
Oh, great, Barbara.
So I just sent you an email to change my contact info.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you in Columbia still?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize you there. Couldn't hardly see your head.
Here I am.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Diane.
And this is Chris Tobin. He's another one of our guys here in town.
Okay.
Yeah, I had. What was I going to say?
I still want to tell you, I'm really excited. I know I've kind of had a slow start getting into this, but it seems like life is just kind of keeping me from fully going into this full force. But very soon I'll have the time and I'll have the ability. I have several people that I'm kind of getting them all lined up. I'm giving them information, and I'm kind of slowly getting into their head, and I don't think it's going to be too long. I'll have quite a few people ready to go.
Well, this is a marathon. The better the foundation that you dig for your business, the better the structure you're going to have. But everybody's a potential customer, whether they just want to stay healthy and don't end up with some kind of chronic illness, or or want to do it as a business. You know, there's different. I was just reading, and I'll send all you guys this PDF file that I was reading on, you know, different personality traits, because it really depends on how you approach somebody and what kind of personality they are. Like it was saying, like, you know, the nurses and the teachers and those kind of people are nurturers, and they make some of the best business builders, because this isn't about selling people. This is about relationship building and helping people. So the more you help these people, the stronger your business, and the more likely they stay with the business. So and these type of people don't like to be sold. You know, they want the information, but they want to just kind of be brought into it gradually, and you know, not the hard sell. Not like people that are like corporate CEO guys. You know, they're about the money. They want to know the comp plan. They want this, and this. So and then there's the analytical kind who want all the information and dissect it down, and they don't like to be hurried, but they'll join at their own time. But you just got to give them all the information you can. So if you can identify the personality traits, that will go a long way in how you present yourself to bring them into the business. And the other thing that you want to know is their dreams and their goals and desires, because everybody gets into this for different reasons. Now, some may be, well, I want to be able to afford my kid a college education, or I want to retire, or I want a bigger house, or I want more free time. You know, whatever it is, that's what is their hot button that you're going to target and say, well, you know, this company will allow you to do that. For instance, this morning I was signing up a young couple, you know, and they're having their first baby, and you know, money's tight and stuff, and I was telling them, I go, well, you know, she wasn't working, and she was also like a nurse helper. I forget, what do they call that, Barb?
Nursing assistant?
Yeah, over there at Boone Hospital. And she said she knew you. What was her name? Is Nikki? I think they got married. Nikki Noggle, maybe. Well, anyway.
Who do they know?
Anyway, you know, I was saying, well, you know, if you want to spend more time with your child, or, well, I lost my train of thought with it.
So you're trying to
take a break drinking my Tangy.
Yeah, you're gonna send us that PDF with the personality traits that we said.
Yeah, I'll send that to you here in a few minutes. Right. And so, Barb, you've sent me new contact information where I should email you. Is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. That way it hooks up with this. This is my business account, and it hooks up with, you know, with being able to do these video chats and that kind of thing.
Okay.
The other one was a Yahoo account, so.
Okay. Would you find this helpful? Will you have anybody that we want to bring on to something like this in a week, 2 weeks, or something, or? In
a video chat, you mean, or?
Yeah, or.
I'm actually going to be leaving town. When is it? The 28th, and I'll be gone until like the 14th or 15th or something. You know, I want to look at the products some more and listen to some more information, some more videos you've sent me and that. You know, I think Youngevity does have some good products and has a good philosophy. I don't agree with everything that I've heard, and I have, you know, a good background for having some concerns about something. But overall, I think it's a pretty good product. It's just that, like, for instance, in some of the products that I saw for cardiac health, the CoQ10 component of that is extremely low for trying to address any kind of heart disease issues. And so those kinds of things I don't really understand, and as I come across them, I'll probably ask for your help directing me to where I can find more information about those kinds of specific things. Because if I'm talking to other medical people and they have that question and I can't answer it, and it's a really pretty basic thing, I want to have some resources available to say this is why, or, it might behoove you to go add a little more CoQ10 to whatever,
Right. Well, my answer for that would be, yeah, I'm not the doctor, so I would lean on Dr. Wallach or Dr. Glidden. Either A, go to Dr. Wallach's daily radio show and try to call in, which can be difficult, and ask him the specific question. Or if you send me an email, Barb, tell me exactly what you're, because I don't even understand about that part of it. CoQ10, Coca-Cola? I could forward that to a Dr. Glidden webinar, where I can.
That's great. Yeah, that's what I mean. At least I can, you can facilitate getting the information that other people that I might be dealing with as colleagues of mine, or
right.
That they might say, hey, this is in lots of research, and this level of this should be way higher to be addressing these things.
Well, and that I can invite you to his webinars. He has them at different times, so I'll make sure that I send out to you the webinars as often as I can.
Okay.
And
so, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Is I want to look more comprehensively at the products, and I am doing some things here in my business as well as the work that I'm hopefully going to do mid-September as a nurse practitioner, and try to bring Youngevity in and have enough resources to stay in Columbia without killing myself working as something I don't want to work as. I don't want to work full-time as a nurse practitioner in a Western medicine clinic here. I don't want to do it.
I've got a couple of the nurses who feel the same way. Must be something in the water there. I don't know. I know. I understand. But so you might stay in Columbia, though, huh?
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. It's been a really long haul, and I think I have things set up now. But man, I've been on overtime on electronics. I'm tired of this.
Oh man. Well, just FYI, I am having a distributor training enrollment process, bring prospects, whatever, September 3rd. That'll be a Thursday evening at 6 o'clock at the Super 8 Hotel at Lake of the Woods over there by the Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
If you happen to be in town, or just kind of get together to more distributor training enrollment.
Yeah, I will. I won't be back in town until the 14th, and that week that I get back is pretty hectic because the clinic opens and my business moves both in that week. And but I am interested, so just keep in contact. Keep sending me the emails you've been sending, and I will jump on as soon as I can organize all of this.
Oh yeah, everybody's got their own schedule, I understand, but I'm just making myself available for at least monthly meetings, and I probably will do it a lot more. I'm thinking about doing these webinars here like this probably weekly to help answer questions. This was kind of as much a practice run to make sure I can get everybody up and running as anything. So. Well,
this is the first time I've done a video chat. This laptop I have has the capability to do it without, any kind of extra camera or anything like that. So it was really good for me to learn about this too.
Yeah, I think this Google Hangout can be a really powerful reach to as our organization grows to reach a lot more people than just, nothing wrong with one-on-one, but when we need to talk to a lot of people.
If if we're all going to be using Google, just to let you know, I started up a new Google email, and when I did that, I also had the option of going to Google Voice, and through Google Voice, it allowed me to set up a unique cell phone, a unique telephone number that for free. So I had a unique telephone number that people can call me, and when they call me, it routes directly to any phone I want it to. So I can tell it to call my cell phone, and it comes in with a unique ringtone, and I know it's from it's from this number, and so I know it's from this business. And if I choose to send it to my home phone, I can do that, and I can check all my voicemails and everything directly through my Google page. So look into
Wow.
Google Voice. It's free and it's absolutely amazing. I have a phone number that's you can choose a phone number from California, from Washington, even from in Missouri, and you should really look into it if you're doing this as a business. And that's what I did. Just some tips, if you guys are interested.
Good tip.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Google Voice is amazing. You should definitely do that.
Well, Barb, do you have any other specific questions on product that I could maybe try to answer right now?
No, I had to step away from looking at a lot of the stuff I was looking at there for a while. So that's what I'm going to do is go back to the website, start looking around, go back through some of your emails you sent previously, and then be back in touch.
Okay. Because I've spent the last year and a half researching diseases and products, just because I wanted to learn as much as I could. And of course, I don't have your background, but I tell you what, the people that I'm meeting in Youngevity is my kind of people. We're pretty much like-minded, and it's like a whole family. I mean, it's really cool. I can't wait to go to one of their big conventions and seminar deals at some point. So
yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to have to go because I've got a 2:30 appointment that I have to be at. But I really appreciate you inviting me, and look forward to some more of these.
Yeah, I'll be in touch with everybody. We can do more of these, and hopefully you stay in club yet. Yay!
Yeah. I'm not ready for another move yet.
Oh God, yeah, I know. I'm busy that weekend.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, Diane. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Chris, so are we still on for tomorrow?
Yeah. What's good time for you?
How about, I don't know, what, 6?
6 a.m. 6 p.m. Oh, yeah.
No, 6 p.m. Was that the best time to reach your mom? Or no, we were just going to go over that thing.
Yeah. If my schedule will be anywhere between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So you pick your time and we'll do that.
Well, we probably need to do it at 6 then, because the Youngevity closes at 7 our time.
Okay. All right. If that's as soon as you can get over here, that's fine with me. I'll be available at 6.
Well, I might be able to get over sooner. Would 5 work better?
5, anywhere between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m.
Okay. Well, all right. I will call you with a time that I know more definitive, but at least I'll shoot for 5, 6 at the absolute latest.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to wrap this up, and I'll let you guys know. I'll probably do it again next Sunday, but maybe at 3, Chris.
Okay.
So we'll just shoot for then. Okay?
Did you try to contact me? I saw that I didn't see it until I went to try and log on that you had sent me some Google Hangout messages or something like that. I see it now, but I didn't hear it come in whenever it came in. So sorry for joining you a little late there.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure what I've done.
Well, I see you sent me an invitation. It's like, hey, you sent me a video call request or something like that, and I don't know. My surprised I didn't hear it come in. I didn't get a beep or anything. I just looked at my Gmail and there was sent. So just to let you know, that's what occurred on my end.
Okay.
But
Well, the more we learn, I learn this setup, the better.
yeah, I've never done this. This is a great setup, though. I've never made a video call ever, except for like I did on Skype a couple times. But,
Well, you know, you get your prospects to teach them how to do that, or, well, you're in town. I can come over and do a presentation for you.
yeah.
But as you get people that are not in Columbia, this is going to be a good way to go, I think.
I think so too. In fact, I'm gonna be going to California here next month, and I got some people out there I've already been discussing this with, and hopefully we can get them on this train. And get them
Excellent. All right, kids. Well, I'm going to shut her down. Have a good rest of your weekend, Chris, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll let you know.
All right, Mike. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dan.